So good afternoon. We are now in the classical problems of synchronization. So under the classical problems of synchronization, we need to talk about three things: bounded buffer problem, reader-writer problem, and dining philosopher's problem. In the morning session, we have already covered bounded buffer problem, and now we need to talk about reader-writer problem and then dining philosophers. If time permits, we'll go for the monitors. Okay. So this is a reader writer problem. So I already discussed in the morning session what are the important aspects we need to talk about when you discuss about reader writer problem. Okay. So this is one of the um, problem under process synchronization. What is reader writer problem? Here we have two process. One is performing read operation and the other thing is a performing write operation. So before going to discuss about the exact problem, let me give you some information about the reader writer problem. So only one writer at a time can perform write operation. And the second thing is any number of readers are allowed to perform read operation. And the third point you need to know is readers are not allowed to read while writer is writing, while writer is performing write operation. Right? So these are the points you need to understand. The first one is only one writer, only one writer. That means only one process can perform the write operation. At that time, no other writer is allowed to write. That means only one process at a time can perform the write operation. And the second thing is many readers, any number of readers can read at the same time. Any number of readers are allowed to perform the read operation at same time. The best example is a classroom. In the classroom, one faculty is allowed to write. Okay, one faculty is allowed to write, and all the remaining faculty has to wait. All the remaining faculty sorry, has to wait until the first faculty completes the class. Wait a In the classroom, only one faculty is allowed to write, and all the remaining faculty and all other has to wait. Okay, that means only one faculty is able to write on the blackboard. Okay, and what about the students? Any number of students can read the blackboard. In a classroom there are 60 number of students, but only one faculty is allowed to enter into the classroom and he is only allowed to write on the blackboard. That means only one writer is allowed to write the operation. One writer is allowed to perform the write operation, and any number of students are allowed to perform the read operation. So this is about the first two things. What about the third point? Readers are not allowed. Readers are not allowed to read while writer is performing the write operation. For example, if it is a blackboard, I am the writer, I am writing something. What is it? So some of the students are reading the value of A. While I am writing, some of the students are reading the value of A. They might think that the value of A is 1, but still I am writing, and some of the people are reading the information right now. So they thought that the value of A is 12, and still I am writing. Some of the people are thinking that the value of A is 123, and still I am writing. I am not yet done. So some of the people think that the value of A is 1, 2, 3, 4. That means for some people the value of A is 1, and for some people the value of A is 12, and for some people the value of A is 123, and for some people the value of A is 1, 2, 3, 4. So there is an inconsistency. Why this inconsistency happened? Because when I am writing the value to A, people are reading the information. That is the reason why the A value is different for different number of readers. It should not happen. Because of that reason, whenever the writer is writing the information, the readers are not allowed to read the information. Now I am done. The writer is done. That means writer completes the write operation. Then the readers are allowed to read the information. So for all the readers, the value is 1, 2, 3, 4. So there will be no ambiguity and there is no inconsistency. So because of that reason, when the writer is writing something, the reader should not read. When the readers are allowed to read, the readers are allowed to read after completing the write operation. Okay. So these are the things you need to keep in your mind. And next, here we have different things. What are those? In this particular problem, we are taking three variables. So what are those? The first one is a mutex. Mutex is a semaphore variable. Initially it is set to 1. And then WRT is for writer. It is also initially set to 1. And the third variable is read count. Read count is set to 0. Read count is set to 0. Okay, why? Because initially there are no readers. So after performing the write operation, then only the reader can read the information. Okay. For example, this is the blackboard. So I'm not writing anything. This is the blackboard. I'm wrong. Just point. Observe here. This is a blackboard. Here I am not writing anything. If I'm not writing anything, you are unable to read the information, right? So when can the reader can read? I am the writer and you are the readers. For example, here I am writing something. A equal to 1. Then the reader, all the readers, that means all you can read the information now. Why? Because I am writing something, right? I wrote something on the blackboard. So because of that reason, you are able to read the information. If I am not writing anything, that means if the writer is not writing anything, then the reader cannot perform the write operation, right? So that is the thing. So initially read count is 0. So there are two problems as I said to you, the writer problem and the reader problem. So what the writer has to do? For a writer, there is only one rule. Only one writer at a time need to perform the write operation. So what you need to do? In order to perform the write operation, the writer has to perform the weight of mutex, or the writer has to perform weight of WRT. Weight of WRT means essentially the WRT value is 1. Observe here. WRT, weight of WRT. Right? The writer has to perform weight of WRT. So weight of WRT means essentially what is the value of WRT? 1. So weight of WRT means 1 minus 1. Weight means decrementing the value by 1. Decrementing the value by 1. So already the value of WRT is 1. Decrementing the value by 1. So what is the value of WRT now? 0. After that, what he can perform? If he able to perform the weight operation on right WRT, then the writer is able to perform write operation. Okay, for example, P1 is process is performing write operation now. For example, P2 process will try to perform the write operation. What it has to do? It need to perform the wait operation. So wait of WRT. But P2 cannot perform the wait operation. Why? Why means already WRT value is 0. So 0 minus 1 means minus 1. So we cannot decrement the 0. So other process cannot perform the wait operation on WRT. If the process is not able to perform the wait operation, it is unable to perform the write operation. Okay. Only P1 process is performing write operation. After performing the write operation, what the P1 process will do? The P1 process will perform signal of WRT. Signal of WRT means incrementing the value. What is WRT value? 0. So 0 plus 1 and it is 1. Whenever it is 1, automatically now the P2 can perform wait operation on WRT. Why? Because now the WRT value is again 1. Like that, only one process can perform write operation. Okay, that is about writer. First rule, only one process at time can allow to write. And the next one is reader problem. This is the reader process. What is reader process? So initially there are no readers. So wait of mutex means initially the mutex follow the cursor please, and try to remember the values. Wait of mutex. What is the mutex value? Initially the mutex value is 1. Initially the mutex value is 1. Wait of mutex means 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, mutex value is 0 after the statement. And then read count plus plus. Initially, what is the read count? Read count is value is 0. So read count plus plus means 0 plus 1, incrementing by 1. So read count plus plus means incrementing it by 1. So read count value is now 1. I repeat, initially mutex value is 1. WRT value is 1. Read count is 0. Weight of mutex means weight of mutex means 1 minus 1, 0. So mutex value is 0. And then read count. What is the read count? Initially read count is 0. So read count plus plus means 0 plus plus 1. Read count is 1. And then if read count equal to 1, yes, read count is equal to 1 now. Why? Because we are incrementing 0 to 1. So read count value is 1. 1 equal to 1. Yes, condition true. 1 equal to 1. So while the reader is reading, the writer should not write. The third point, while the reader is reading, the writer should not write. So that is the reason why weight of WRT. What is the weight of WRT? Whenever the first reader came into the picture, read count equal to 1. That means the read count value is initially 0. 0 plus plus means 1. 1 equal to 1. Condition true. So whenever there is a reader, at least one reader, so what we need to do? We should not allow the writer process. So what we need to do? Weight of WRT. Weight of WRT means what is the initial value of WRT? 1. So weight of WRT means decrementing the WRT by 1. So that means 0. That means WRT is 0, mutex is 0, and read count equal to 1. And then first one reader, whenever there is one reader, we need to perform the write operation, wait operation on WRT. Whenever there is a single reader, we need to perform the wait operation. And then signal of mutex. Why you increment the mutex value by 1 again? Already one reader is enter into the room. So there are any number of readers. Any number of readers can perform the read operation, right? So there is no rule for the reader. So for the first reader, we need to perform wait mutex. For the remaining readers, you need to allow them without any condition. So signal of mutex means the second reader, third reader, like that, any number of readers come into read the information. Whenever there is a reader and enter, automatically read count incremented. Like that, each time the read counter is incremented. So for only first reader, read count is 1. So at that time only weight of WRT performed. For read count equal to 2, read count equal to 3, we no need to perform wait operation on the WRT. Why? Because one writer, there is only one writer, and at a time in the allowed to perform the write operation, right? So whenever there are multiple number of readers, let me explain you with the paint. For example, this is the classroom. Now the first, what are the values? Mutex value is initially 1, WRT is 1, and then read count is 0. Okay, initially, now it is a reader process. Whenever the reader willing to come into the classroom, so what he has to do, read count need to be incremented. Why? Because first reader enter into the room, so the read count will become plus plus. So now the read count value is 1. Read count value is 1. So whenever the first reader enter into the class, we need to perform wait of mutex for the first reader. So wait of mutex means 1 minus 1, 0. After that, what you need to perform? Read count plus plus. First reader came into the picture. So what is the read count value now? The read count value is now 1. After that, if read count equal to 1, that means the first reader entered into the picture. Whenever the reader is reading, writer should not write. So writer should not write. That is the reason why we perform wait operation on WRT. So 1 minus 1 is 0. That means whenever, if there is, how many number of readers now? The readers are 1. When there is a reader, writer is coming, try to come to the classroom to perform the write operation. At that time, we should not allow the writer. Why? Because reader is reading. So while the reader is reading, writer should not write. That is the reason why we perform wait of WRT. If the writer come now, what the writer has to do? Writer has to perform wait of WRT. But writer cannot perform wait operation. Why he cannot perform wait operation? Already WRT value is 0. So 0 minus 1 means minus 1. So the writer cannot perform the write operation. Why? Because whenever there is a reader, so that means read count equal to 1 means there is one reader. He is reading the information. So at the time, writer is not allowed. So that is the reason why we perform wait of WRT. Okay. After that, what you need to perform? Signal of mutex. Here the mutex value is 0. Now the mutex value become 1. 0 plus 1, 1. The second reader came. So what is the value of mutex? Mutex value is now 1. So he can enter. Read count incremented. Third person came. Fourth person came. Like swarm, 60 people came into the classroom. For every person came into the classroom, first person, whenever they are entering into the room, you need to perform wait of mutex and then signal of mutex. What for wait of mutex and signal of mutex? Why? Because we need to count the individual reader. So that is the reason why whenever the reader enter into the classroom, you need to perform wait of mutex and then count plus plus, read count plus plus, and then signal of mutex. Again, reader 3, reader 4, reader 5. Everyone has to perform the operations like this. Like that, all the 60 enter into the classroom. Okay. After that, what we need to do? The reader has to perform the read operation. Once the read operation is over, what we need to do? The readers will left from the room, left from the classroom, one by one. That means at that time, what you need to do? Read count minus minus. That means after resuming the class, now also, now what are the number of participants? 32. At the end of the class, what you will do? The count will be reduced to 31 and then 30, 29, 28, 27. Like that, it will reach to the 0. That means each and every participants left the Zoom app, right? So it will be decremented. So likewise, after the class, the reader will be going out of the classroom. Okay. Now you understand the things. So after performing the read operation, now read operation is performed. What you have to do? Similarly, whenever the reader is uh, go out of the class, so what he has to perform? Each and every reader has to perform wait of mutex, signal of mutex, read count minus minus. So 60 become 59 and then 58, 57, 56 like that. What happened? So after some time the read count equal to 0. Like how many number of participants are here? 31. At the end of the session it may goes to 0. Whenever it goes to 0 means there are no participants. Whatever the information written by me, no one is there to read the operation. No one is there to read the to perform the read operation. So whenever the read count equal to 0, that means there are no readers. At the time the writer is able to perform the write operation. Here signal of WRT. When there are readers, we need to perform wait of WRT. Why? Because while the reader is reading, writer should not write. That is the reason why we perform wait operation on WRT. When the readers are 0, that means read count equal to 0 means there are no readers. All the readers left the classroom. So at that time, the writer can come and write the information. So signal of WRT. When the read count is at least 1, the writer should not write the information while the reader is reading. That is the reason why wait of WRT. If the read count equal to 0, that means there is no reader. So at the time, writer can write the information again. So signal of WRT. Again increment the WRT value to 1 so that the writer can perform the operation. How can the writer can perform the operation? Likewise, if you observe here, in order to perform the write operation, the writer has to perform wait of WRT. Okay. So whenever here signal of WRT means the WRT value is 1. So the writer can perform decrement operation. 1 minus 1 0 and he can perform write operation. So that is reader writer problem. Okay. And the third problem is dining philosopher problem. So what is dining philosopher problem? If you observe here, how many number of, follow the cursor here please. How many number of philosophers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we need to start with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the plates. These are the plates. And these are the forks. Okay. How many number of chopsticks? We need to call them chopsticks here. Chopsticks. Okay. How many number of chopsticks are there? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means total 5 chopsticks are there. So all the chopsticks values are initialized to 1. That means chopstick of 0 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Chopstick of 0 to chopstick of 4. All the values are initialized to 1. So here what is the problem? For example, if this philosopher is willing to take the food, so he requires this chopstick as well as this chopstick. That means in order to take the food, all the philosophers require 2 chopsticks. How many number of chopsticks available here? Only 5. For example, if this philosopher would like to take the food, he requires these 2 chopsticks. That means while this philosopher is taking these 2 chopsticks, these two philosophers should not eat. At a time, only one philosopher. This philosopher is allowed to take the food, while these 2 philosophers are in the inking state. Okay. Are you got my point? What is the problem? You understand? Each one requires 2 chopsticks. For example, everyone will take one. What happened? He took this chopstick. He took this chopstick. He takes this one. He takes this one. He takes this one. So for each philosopher, there is only one chopstick. So with the one chopstick, the philosopher cannot take the food. So for that purpose, he requires 2 chopsticks in order to take the food. So what he has to do? For that purpose, this fellow need to check whether these 2 are taking the food or not. If these 2 are not taking the food, follow the cursor. If these 2 are not taking the food means these 2 chopsticks are available. so that he can take the food and he can keep the chopsticks on the table, so that these fellow can take the chopstick and this fellow can take this chopstick. Likewise, each and every philosopher has to check for the availability, whether the other neighbor philosophers are taking the food or not. Usually, philosophers are here thinking state or in the eating state. Thinking means they are thinking, not eating. They are philosophers now. So they do only thinking, otherwise they will eat. Okay? So the philosopher, this philosopher has to check the availability of these two chopsticks. This philosopher has to check the availability of these two. This philosopher has to check the availability of these two. This philosopher has to check the availability of these two. This philosopher has to check the availability of these two. Okay? Why? Because each philosopher requires two chopsticks to take the food. So whenever the philosopher willing to take the food, he need to perform the operation on two chopsticks. What are the two chopsticks? Chopstick of I, chopstick of I plus 1. I will explain you with the paint. I already told you how many number of philosophers. For example, 0 philosopher, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. This is the table. Right? So 0th philosopher has to check for these two. What is the value of this chopstick? 1. That means chopstick of 1, and then this one is a chopstick of 4. These two fellows should not eat. 1 and 4 should not eat. So that is the reason why what the philosopher has to check. The philosopher has to perform weight operation on, if it is a 0th philosopher, you need to check for 1, neighbor 1 and neighbor 4. So chopstick of 0, and you need to perform weight operation on 4. 4 means chopstick of 0. That means this philosopher number is 0. 0 plus how many number of philosophers? 4. Modulo division 5. What is the value? 0 plus 4 means 4 modulo division 5. 0, 0, and then 4 is the remainder. So the value is 4. That means whenever he want to eat something, he need to perform weight operation on these two things and then perform the eat operation. After that, he need to perform the signal operation. Signal of chopstick, signal of chopstick of 0 plus 4 modulo division 5. That means the 0th philosopher has to check for this one and fourth other, this philosopher chopstick and this philosopher chopstick. If it is a 2, what he has to do? The philosopher 2 has to check for the chopstick which is available for 1 and the chopstick which is available to 3. If these two are not eating, that means those two are available. So at that time he can perform weight operation on these two. If the philosopher is unable to perform weight operation on these two chopsticks, the philosopher cannot eat. Okay, that is the thing. Likewise, each and every philosopher has to perform weight operation on the chopstick of neighbors. If he able to perform the weight operation on the other neighbor chopsticks, then he can able to perform the eat operation. Okay. So what are the initial values of chopstick? Chopstick 0 to chopstick 4. The initial values are 1, initially set to 1. Okay, so whether, for example, this particular fellow want to eat the food, so he can perform weight operation on this chopstick and weight operation on this chopstick. So if he able to perform the weight operation, he will eat. After it, what he will do? He will release the chopsticks by using the signal operation. So he can perform the eat operation. Now this one is available to 1 and 4. If one is want to willing to take the food, if the fourth philosopher is willing to take the food, what he has to do? He need to perform the weight operation on chopstick of 0, chopstick of 3. If he able to perform the weight operation, and he can eat, right? Likewise, each and every philosopher has to perform weight operation on the remaining neighbor 2 chopsticks. Okay, if he able to perform the weight operation, then successfully he can eat and he can perform the signal operation. That is the thing. And next, one more thing you need to understand. If zeroth philosopher is eating, 1 and 4 are not allowed to eat. Why? Because whenever zeroth philosopher is eating, what is the value of chopstick of 0? What is the value of chopstick of 4? It will become 1 minus 1 0 and 1 minus 1 0. So he cannot perform the weight operation on zeroth chopstick. Why? Because already zeroth philosopher is eating. So at that time, these two are not allowed to eat. Only one philosopher at a time can eat the food. Why? Because these two are not able to perform the weight operation. That is likewise, all the 5 philosophers can take the food. Okay. Here one more thing is there, but it is not there in the slide. So you need to understand one more thing. All philosophers cannot take the food or eat at the same time. Okay. So whenever there is philosopher want to eat, philosopher wants to eat, he need to check or check the availability of neighbor chopsticks. How can he check the availability? He can check the availability by performing weight operation. Weight operation. If he able to perform the weight operations on 2 neighbor chopstick, able to perform, that means he has to decrement the chopstick values of neighbors, then he will be allowed to perform the eat operation. Okay, that is the thing. And next, one more thing, there are two types of philosophers: odd philosopher, even philosopher. Odd philosopher always need to take left chopstick first and then right chopstick next. The even philosopher has to take right chopstick first and then left chopstick. So these are the conditions you need to understand. Then there will be no deadlock. Otherwise there will be a deadlock. Why there will be a deadlock? Everyone will follow the cursor. For example, if all are willing to eat, everyone will take the chopsticks immediately. So each one will have only one chopstick, and all are willing to eat. So no one will release the chopstick. If no one will release the chopstick, so all the philosophers went to the waiting state indefinitely. Why? Because no one will willing to release the chopstick to the others. So all went to the waiting state indefinitely. So that there will be a deadlock. In order to avoid such situation, there should be some synchronization between the philosophers. For example, if the philosopher is willing to take the food, this philosopher is able to perform the weight operation on this chopstick and this chopstick. If he is unable to perform the weight operation, then he will be in a waiting state, blocked state. Okay, like that. So the Philosopher want to take the food. The philosopher has to perform the weight operation on these two, that means neighbor chopsticks. After eating, he will perform the signal operation. So that these two chopsticks are available to the, once eating is over, these two chopsticks are available to this philosopher and this philosopher. Whenever this one is available, the philosopher has to check for this one. This philosopher has to check for this one. Okay, likewise, everyone will get the two chopsticks. And next, there is a problem with the semaphore. What is the problem? What is the problem with semaphore? What the semaphore? We are performing the operations like wait of semaphore, and then we perform the operation and then signal of S. If the process is performing the operations in this manner, then there is no problem. Okay, for example, take an example of writer problem. What the writer has to do? Wait of WRT, perform write operation, and then signal of WRT. What is the value of WRT? Initially 1. So 1 minus 1 means 0. If the second writer came, writer number 2, process 2 came, what it has to do? It has to perform the wait operation. Is it able to perform the wait operation? No, it cannot perform the wait operation. Why? Because P1 is doing the write operation right now. And what is the value of WRT? 0. So 0 cannot be decremented. So P2 process has to wait until the P1 performs signal of WRT. Likewise, only one process at a time can perform the write operation. But if these two things are changed like this, signal of WRT and then write operation and then wait of WRT. What happened? If the order change, signal performed first and then WRT. What is signal? Initially WRT value is 1. So signal of WRT means incrementing the value. 1 plus 1, 2. Whenever it is 2, so the writer is allowed to write the operation. If the second person came, P2 process came, P2 also able to perform the increment operation. There is no rule for the increment operation. So any number of process enter into the 2 plus 1, 3. And then next process, P3 came. It also willing to perform the write operation. 3 plus 1, 4, like that. Any number of process can perform the write operation. So this is the wrong solution. So the order should be the same. First wait operation and then signal operation. If any process is performing the first signal operation and then wait operation, then it will be a problem. There is no synchronization between the process. Multiple number of writers are allowed to perform the write operation. Multiple number of process enter into the critical section. So it will be a problem if the order of operations change. So that is the problem with semaphore. And then monitor. What is a monitor? So monitor is also a process synchronization tool. So this is the monitor. What the monitor consists of? Monitor name, and then shared variables, procedures, and then initialization code. The same one we can represent with a diagram. What the monitor consists of? The monitor consists of shared data. These are the operations, procedures, and then initialization code. Whenever the shared data is willing to access by any of the process, all those processes who are wish to use the shared data, they will be keep in the queue. This is the queue. All the process are waiting. The first process is pointed to the next. Likewise, all the waiting process are kept in the queue. Okay, the monitor consists of three things: shared data, procedures or operations, and then initialization code. For example, here also we perform two operations. One is a wait and the second one is a signal. Okay. So here, for example, the shared data X and Y are there. So X value is used by some of the process. X value are willing to access by few process. What they need to perform? They need to perform x dot wait and then x dot signal. Whoever the process are whoever the process are willing to access the x, they need to be in a waiting state. Okay, here, observe here. Conditions x comma y. Two operations on a condition variable. What are those? X dot wait. That means a process that invokes the operation is suspended. That means the process which is performing some operation has to be wait whenever there is a signal operation. X dot signal. What is x dot signal? The process which was suspended earlier will be notified whenever there is a signal. That means condition x comma y, some process are waiting on x. So whenever there is a signal operation, then the process is resumes the operation. Okay, that is the thing. This is the same diagram, shared data x and y. So some process are waiting for x and some process are waiting for y. All the process are waiting for x. Whenever they want to perform operation on x, x dot wait. That means the process is waiting for x. And then whenever there is a x dot signal, the process will be notified and it will be that will be allowed to perform the operation. Likewise, some process are waiting for y, y dot wait. So whenever there is a signal, y dot signal, then the process is notified and it is allowed to perform the operation. The same dining philosopher's problem. Here we have three types of states: thinking, hungry, eating. The philosopher is in thinking state, or the philosopher may be the hungry state, the philosopher may be the in the eating state. I already told you the monitor has three things: shared data, operations, and initialization. So these are the procedures. This is the shared data and the initialization code. So let me explain the same with the help of dining philosopher's problem. So this is the initialization code. Initially, there are how many number of philosophers? 5 philosophers, 0 to 4. All are in the thinking state. All the philosophers are in thinking state. State of I means state of 0 initially. State of 0 equal to thinking, I plus plus. Now I value is 1. 1 less than equal to 5, condition true. So state of 1 equal to thinking. Again I plus plus. I value is 2 now. 2 less than equal to 5, condition true. So state of 2 equal to thinking. Likewise state of 3, state of 4. Whenever I value become 5, 5 less than 5, condition fail, we come out of the loop. That means initially all the philosophers are in thinking state. Okay, this is the initialization code. Okay, these are the procedures. How many number of procedures? Pick up, put down, and then test. These are the three procedures. Okay, whenever the philosopher feeling hungry, without hungry the philosopher should not eat, right? So whenever the philosopher is feeling hungry, then only the philosopher want to take the chopsticks. Which chopstick the philosopher has to take? The philosopher has to check for the availability of neighbor chopsticks. For example, if it is a philosopher 0, then the philosopher has to perform wait operation on chopstick of 4 and chopstick of 1. Why? Because for 0th philosopher, the neighbors are 1 and 4. Okay. For the 4th philosopher, the neighbors are 0 and 2. The second philosopher, likewise, each and every philosopher, the neighbors are vary. Okay. Initially, whenever the philosopher 0, for example, here 0, int I, that means state of 0. State of 0 means I already told you, initially all the philosophers are in thinking state. Observe the cursor. Initially, all the philosophers are in thinking state. Whenever the philosopher is willing to take the food, automatically state of I, and that means state of 0 equal to hungry. Okay. So whenever the philosopher is hungry, he need to test whether the chopsticks are available or not. So test of I and test of 0. So automatically control goes to test function, test procedure. So test of int of I. Int of I means int of 0. So state of 0 plus 4 modulo division 5. 0 plus 4 means 0 plus 4 means 4. 4 modulo division 5 means 4. That means state of 4. Fourth philosopher state is not equal to eating. అంటే 0th philosopher ఈటింగ్ స్టేట్కి వెళ్ళాలి అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఫిలాసఫర్ అండ్ దెన్ ఫోర్త్ ఫిలాసఫర్ వాళ్ళిద్దరు ఈటింగ్ స్టేట్లో ఉండకూడదు. వాళ్ళు ఈటింగ్ స్టేట్లో ఉంటే చాప్ స్టిక్స్ అవైలబుల్గా ఉండవు కదా. సో అందుకని దోస్ ఆర్ నాట్ ఈటింగ్, దోస్ ఆర్ నాట్ ఇన్ ద ఈటింగ్ స్టేట్. సో I+4 modular division 5 not equal to eating. And next I+1 modular division 5. I+1 means 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1 means 1. 1 modular division 5 means 1. 1 modulo division 5 means what is the remainder value? 1. So 1 is not equal to eating and 4 is also not equal to eating. And 0, state of 5 means 0th philosopher state need to be hungry. అంటే philosopher 0 ఈటింగ్ స్టేట్కి వెళ్ళాలి అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఫిలాసఫర్ 0 హంగ్రీగా ఫీల్ అవ్వాలి. అండ్ దెన్ ఫిలాసఫర్ 1 ఫిలాసఫర్ 4 వాళ్ళిద్దరూ ఈటింగ్ స్టేట్లో ఉండకూడదు. అప్పుడు ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఫిలాసఫర్ 4 చాప్ స్టిక్, ఫిలాసఫర్ 1 చాప్ స్టిక్ అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటాయి. అప్పుడు ఫిలాసఫర్ 0 కెన్ గో టు ద ఈటింగ్ స్టేట్. సో ఫిలాసఫర్, if these conditions are true, then state of I equal to eating. So philosopher 0 can change its state to eating. Okay. After eating, what the philosopher has to do? Philosopher has to wait. So philosopher state is not equal to eating. That means if eating is over, now he is not eating. So what he have to do? Philosopher 0 need to be kept into wait. Why? Because he is now not eating. Eating is over. So he has to give a chance to other philosophers. That means after eating, what he has to do? He has to put down the chopsticks. So immediately put down code. What is put down code? So whenever philosopher completes its eating, he will be again moved to the thinking state of I equal to thinking. Okay. And then test the left and right neighbors. That means now he will give a chance to the neighbor nodes. Who are the neighbor nodes? 1 and 4. If they are willing to take the food, again 1 and 4 need to go for the pickup. For example, if it is for philosopher 1, so I value is 1 now. So philosopher is willing to take the food. So hungry. State of I equal to hungry means state of 1 equal to hungry. Test of 1. What is test of 1? Test of 1 means 1 plus 4 modulo division 5. 1 plus 4 modulo division 5 means 1 plus 4 means 5. 5 modulo division 5. That means 0. Philosopher 0 not eating state లో ఉండాలి. Philosopher 1 హంగ్రీగా ఫీల్ అవ్వాలి. 1 plus 1 that means 2 modulo division 5 means 2. That means philosopher 0 philosopher 2 వాళ్ళిద్దరు తినకుండా ఉంటే అప్పుడు philosopher 1కి నైబర్స్ ఎవరు? 0 2. సో వాళ్ళిద్దరు నాట్ ఈటింగ్ స్టేట్లో ఉండాలి అండ్ ఫిలాసఫర్ 1 అనేది హంగ్రీగా ఫీల్ అవ్వాలి. సో ఇక్కడ మనకి 3 కండిషన్స్ చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఫిలాసఫర్ ఈటింగ్ స్టేట్లోకి వెళ్ళాలి అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఫిలాసఫర్ ఇనిషియల్గా ఆల్ ద ఫిలాసఫర్స్ థింకింగ్ స్టేట్లో ఉంటారు. ఏ ఫిలాసఫర్ అయితే ఈటింగ్ స్టేట్కి వెళ్ళాలనుకుంటారో ఫస్ట్ వాళ్ళు హంగ్రీగా ఫీల్ అవ్వాలి. దట్ ఈస్ ద కండిషన్ నెంబర్ 1. కండిషన్ నెంబర్ 2 ఏంటి? ఆ ఫిలాసఫర్ నైబర్ చాప్ స్టిక్స్ అవైలబుల్గా ఉండాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫిలాసఫర్ 1 అనుకోండి, ఫిలాసఫర్ 1 నైబర్స్ ఎవరు? 0 and 2. సో వాళ్ళిద్దరు నాట్ ఈటింగ్లో ఉండాలి, ఫిలాసఫర్ 1 హంగ్రీగా ఉండాలి. ఓకేనా? సో మీరు తినాలి అనుకుంటే మీరు హంగ్రీగా ఉండాలి, మీ పక్కన ఇద్దరు తినకుండా ఉండాలి, అప్పుడే చాప్ స్టిక్స్ మీకు అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటాయి. సో అందుకని వాళ్ళవి 2 నాట్ ఈటింగ్ అనేది చెక్ చేయాలి అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ మీది హంగ్రీగా ఉందో లేదో చెక్ చేయాలి. సో ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ట్రూ, ఆల్ ద కండిషన్స్ ఆర్ ట్రూ, దెన్ ఫిలాసఫర్ 1 స్టేట్ ఈజ్ సెట్ టు ఈటింగ్. వాళ్ళ సెల్ఫ్ సిగ్నల్ని వాళ్ళ సెల్ఫ్ స్టేట్ని యాక్టివ్గా ఉంచుకుంటారు. ఆ తర్వాత తినడం అయిపోయిన తర్వాత నౌ ద ఫిలాసఫర్ 1 ఈజ్ నాట్ ఈటింగ్. సో అగైన్ సెల్ఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఐ ఈక్వల్ టు సెల్ఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఐ డాట్ వెయిట్. అగైన్ ద ఫిలాసఫర్ 1 విల్ గో టు వెయిటింగ్ స్టేట్ and he will put down the things. Whenever the philosopher put down the things, again he will be moved back to thinking state. Whatever the neighbors, I plus 4, that means 1 plus 4 0. 1 plus 4 means 5. 5 modulo 5 means 0. And then 1 plus 1 means 2, 2 modulo division 5 means 2. So likewise 0 and 2 philosophers has to test now. Likewise, whenever the philosopher want to eat, first he need to set the state to hungry, and then he need to test for the other two neighbor chopsticks whether they are not eating or eating. If they are eating, the philosopher has to wait. If they are not eating, both of them are not eating, and the philosopher is set the state to hungry, then the philosopher can enter into the eating state. Okay, this is the solution for dining philosophers problem using monitors. Okay, so this is the shared data. How many number of states for the philosopher? Thinking, hungry, eating. Okay, for all the five state of 5 means for all the philosophers, these are the states. The philosopher may be in the thinking state, or may be in the hungry state, or may be in the eating state. Okay, and then this is the procedure one: pick up, put down, and then test. These are the procedures. And then initialization code. Initially all the philosophers are in thinking state. Okay, so this is about monitor. Initialization code, procedures, shared data. Here the shared data is self, and then enum, state of the philosopher: thinking, hungry, eating. And then initialization code means initially all the philosopher state is thinking state, and the operations here are pick up, put down, test. These are the three procedures or operations. That is the thing. So here if you observe the thing, same thing. Initially each philosopher has to pick up and then put down. So philosopher dot pick up the chopsticks and then eat and then put down. This is the order. That is the thing. This is the end of your chapter process synchronization, so that we have completed 4 chapters. That means 4 units. I will share you the material today. Thank you. If you have any doubts, let me know. Do you have any doubts? Let me know.